Hello out there. I am in the middle of my process for my VSG. I decided to do VSG. I had a lap band. It worked for me for a little bit. Unfortunately, I had a series of events that happened that I was doing well. I was walking 10,000 steps a day. I was doing great. And I moved into my new house and I slipped and fell in my driveway and ruptured a tendon in my right ankle. And I sprained the inner side of that same ankle, which left me in a boot for almost 6 months. And then it hadn't healed all the way, so I had to get another boot and wear it for another few months. And my mother passed away. And I have had some emotional ups and downs with that. And so after I got the lap band taken out, I spoke to a friend and she told me about the sleeve and she told me how great she was doing and she looks wonderful. And so I've been on Instagram and YouTube following a few ladies that have had the surgery and done quite well with it. And so I made the decision to do the surgery for me, not for anybody else. I know that I want to live, I want to be healthy, and the weight that I am today, I am not healthy. So I weighed myself today and I am 286. I'm 5'8.5". And although I am tall, it doesn't look like I weigh that when you look at me, but when I step on the scale, that's what it says. And so I'm inclined to believe what it says. And so how I got here, I'm very busy. I'm in school, and I work a full-time job. Got a lot going on in my life, and I don't really have a lot of time to plan. So I'm in school online, and so I'm on the computer probably 8 to 9 hours at work, and then I come home and I do homework. And so I noticed my weight was going up a little bit. I wasn't 286 before, but this is a recent weight that I got to, I want to say around September or October. And so I went to the classes. I've completed all of my classes. I'm scheduled to do my testing before they give me the date for my surgery. I'm going in to take care of these tests. I'm going to call tomorrow and see if I can get these tests moved up at a different location. So I'm going to do that, and I'll keep you guys posted. I'm not going to post my video until after the fact because I don't want anybody to try to talk me out of it or to judge me or whatever the case may be. My mind is made up, and again, I'm not doing it for anyone but myself. I am excited about the weight loss journey. I'm journaling. I'm making notes. I'm taking notes from the people who've already had it done, and I'm going to purchase excuse me, the protein waters and things like that, and my supplies and stuff. I'm going to start getting those in the next couple of weeks so that I'm prepared to make the transition into the liquid diet 2 weeks before, 2 weeks out. So I'm a little nervous, but again, the reason I'm choosing to do this is because I'm starting to feel diabetic symptoms, and I don't want to take insulin shots for the rest of my life. I don't want to experience that. And so what I've chosen to do is to take the opportunity to do what I need to do for me and for health reasons. A lot of times we don't really pay attention to our insides. We don't do what we need to do for our insides because they're out of sight, out of mind. And the truth is, if your blood pressure is high for long periods of time, if your sugar's up or down for long periods of time, you're going to find your kidneys shutting down. You're going to find your blood is not moving through your veins properly because they're clogged. Your arteries are clogged, whatever the case may be. So I'm really done some self-evaluation and really just going to make some tweaks in my eating habits and choice of foods, and also the carbs. I'm gonna have to really kind of get away from those, because a lot of times if you're like me and you're really busy and you wait till you get like extremely hungry and you don't necessarily eat a lot of food, but because it's not the right kind of food, it's sticking to you. I'm not a spring chicken. I'm 49 years old. And so I plan to get back into my regimen. My ankle feels pretty good. I can start walking more frequently now, and I'm ready to do some things. I got my Fitbit community. I got my Apple community. I got both watches. So we're good to go, which is funny. People ask me why I have two watches. My sister's in Tokyo, Japan, and she has a Fitbit, she has a Samsung, I have an Apple, and I have an iPhone. And so she's, the Fitbit community is more, I want to say, proactive, and they'll send you challenges in the morning. They're more of a community, and they'll invite you in to walk and to join their walking and their things. So I like Fitbit. I wish Apple was more like Fitbit, but they're not. But I like my Apple Watch, and I'm not giving it up. So that's why I have both of them. And so if you would, pray for me along this journey. Have a good one. Bye.